Hello everyone, this is Miss Gail over here at Georgia Peachnut. I decided to just do a little less talking, some work in here. See how that goes with you. A lot of you have watched me long enough to know my procedure. For those new people, my new subscribers, thank you for coming in. Hopefully you'll stay with me and hopefully we can learn from each other. Thank you so much, and to my returning subscribers, thank you so much. So what I've done is, before I came on camera, emptied out the majority of the soil in this container that housed 3 tomato plants. And I'm refreshing it with some compost, and I think this is compost and manure. Yes, compost and manure. And it's by Evergreen now. I'm telling you it's Evergreen, but listen, depends on where you live as to whether or not you can get that same thing. Put some perlite in for drainage. Stay green potting soil that has already has fertilizer in it. Depending on where you live, it's whether or not you can get the same thing, but you can get something parallel to it. But I'm still going to add, in spite of all that, some my Dr. Earth vegetable herb tomato. And the reason why is because it works for me in my climate, in my grow zone, in my microclimate. In other words, where I live, in my garden, it has worked for me. It may not be the same for everybody else. So just going to put some on the bottom layer. And I know some people on their videos, they be like, oh, don't do all that. Hey, do what works for you, okay? Everything don't work for everybody. I tried different methods that other people have had, didn't work. This is the combination that works for me. I just added some bone meal, and now I'm going to add some blood meal. I would not come back with the bone meal again because it's not growing flour or anything like that. I'm just going to do blood meal, nitrogen. Wear a mask. Nitrogen, mostly. And it takes about 2 weeks before your roots get any benefit from the organic granular fertilizer. That's why I always come back in with a liquid one, which will go immediately to the roots, immediately feed the roots. So liquid you have to do about once every 7 to 10 days, depending on your grow zone. Once again now, depending on your climate. Read the directions. Read the directions, and they will tell you. You can ask Google, how often should you fertilize anything in your grow zone? Give it your grow zone, and it will tell you. And still, that's not universal for everyone who lives in your grow zone, because it depends on your microclimate. What's going on in your yard? You know, is it planted in a container like this? Or is it planted in a grow bag or in the ground? In the ground is different. So I have done that. What we're going to do is plant. Let me make a way. We're going to plant the other lacinato kale. This right here is what we're going to be planting. So I'm going to take it out of the grow bag, and it has it's kale and it's also Swiss chard. I'll take it and kind of squeeze it on the side, letting it know I'm getting ready to do something crazy. beat it a little bit, loosen it up. And it's got some roots that's grown in the bottom of the bag. Look at there. See those roots? So it was having a good time in its home. See if I can lift it up some kind of way. Turn it up like this. Get all of it. As much of it as I possibly can. Yeah, it's a big plant. Turn it up over. Shake the leaves off as I do this. Here's one plant by itself that came apart. We're going to sit it right here. And turn it over again. See if we can get another one. It's another one. This is a Swiss chard. Sit that over there. I'm going down to the bottom and pulling up. Pulling up so I don't break anything. Here's another one. Swiss chard. And Swiss chard. Lacinato. And I did that on top. It's a good thing because I had put some mulch in the bottom of that bag to help with drainage. And this is a lacinato. So let's see what we have going on here. I think that we now have taken all the plants out. And now I'm going to kind of go through, and I don't want the roots to really and truly be hitting the mulch. So I'm going to push it to the side. Push this to the side like this. I could take it out, but I don't think I have to do all that. Push it to the side and build this back up. Build it up with some more soil. Hot and soil. Just like we started off with. And see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. The compost and manure. This is some good stuff, y'all. That's enough of that. Gonna add the perlite in for drainage. Bone meal. I'm sorry, that was blood meal, y'all. I'm sorry. Blood meal. Hope you guys saw the recalls. They're talking about mustard greens. Baker's, I think it's Baker's something. Right? It seemed like right before Thanksgiving they came up with something. And right before Christmas now they're coming up with something. But, you know, what you gonna do? Oh, that's more blood meal. I didn't mean to put that in there, but it's okay. I'm looking for my here it is. Vegetable herb tomato. I'm gonna take this and mix it up. You know, anytime you make a mistake or you under measure, it's always a way. It's always a way. While I'm doing this, let me just say to everyone, I really appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. Because you could go somewhere else and watch somebody else, and you have chosen to take out some time to be here with me, and that means the world to me. Thank you so much for your patronage, for your loyalty, and I just hope that I prove myself to be worthy of your time. It was hot earlier today. I tried to come out here and it was so hot, but I did a little cleanup. I told you I'm just doing a little cleanup at a time. And now it's cold. I had to go back in the house and get my jacket. Okay, so we're going to take this and put it over here. This has all of the chunks of mulch that I don't want to be towards the root area. And we're just going to scoot up under there, get this good stuff that I just put in here to move over. And that's all you do. That's all you do. So now we have it where it's sitting up. And I'm still getting roots, and that's going to happen for a while. If I just plant one thing a day, and I sow one seed a day, I'm good. That's a good thing. Okay, lacinato kale. I'm going to put you in the middle. Feel with your hands. You feel something that's obstructive, get rid of it. Going down in here, already has the established roots. Put it right about there. I believe that's good. Push that down in there. This stuff you have to be real careful with because they break so easily. Push it up just a little bit. Okay, that's one down. It's another one. And I grow my stuff close together. Y'all know that though. If you've been following me, you know I do compact growing, I'm sorry. I just do. Okay, we got that in. We're going to get another lacinato right here. Put her over here. There's room for everybody. You don't have to shove. Now it's going to be cold here tonight, dropping down into the 30s. I will be covering these up. Sit you up a little bit better. Okay. And they have withstood the cold out here, the very, very cold weather. I'm going to have to remove this one over. I'm sorry, y'all. You've got to go over a little bit further. Yes, you do. It's okay. Let's go right here. Okay. Because then we're going to have to put your sister here. Take this one and sit it. You can't see this. we're going to sit her right next to that one. Turn her where she can point that way. Now, that's better. So, just that quick, we have something beautiful in the garden. We're going to take this one and set it as soon as we take this off. Sit this down here, right there. That one looks a little sickly, but it's going to be okay. Then we take, I think this is the last one. Yes, it is. Take this one. See, do we have space over here? We're going to go on ahead and go for right here. Okay, let's make a hole. Turn it where you can kind of see me. Making a hole right here. I'm trying to stay away from the wall. Remember we talked about the wall. Trying to stay at least 2 or 3 inches away from that wall, so when the roots grow out, they'll have some place to grow. They won't hit that wall and stop growing. So now I'm just taking off some pieces that look pretty challenging. Just going to break those off. Hold your plant as you distribute your soil. Now remember to keep the soil from disturbing the leaves and killing them. We're going to do what? We're going to put down some mulch. Watch the leaves, because right now they're very tender. Now this is going to have a little transplant shock, but it's going to be okay. It's going to have transplant shock along with the shock of the cold weather coming in tonight. And for the next 3 to 4 nights, we are going to have, I think it's 28 down up to 32 degree weather. Dust any soil off the leaves that you see. I'm going to have to get some more mulch. I am out. O-U-T. Well, I have some downstairs, I do believe. I always have a ram in the bush. Okay, I think we about got it. So when I come out and water, I basically tried to get everything that is touching. Touching soil, trying to perk it up. It'll look good. And you can use your mulch also to stand your, it helps to stand up your plants. Because that one right there wants to lean. Lean like a gangster lean. Yeah, but we're going to make sure it stands up. Okay, you guys, here you have it. Try not to leave no soil behind. And there we go. Let me get out of this contraption here. I'm going to water this in, and we will see what happens. I got to move it to go to the night. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in the garden. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Happy holidays.